Hello friends, this is Megan. I am super excited to be bringing you this oven deep clean today. So this I actually did, I think back in April or May, and it took quite a bit of time. I really deep cleaned this one. So let's just go ahead and get started. So you can see I'm working on this bottom drawer and the bottom of underneath the bottom drawer and everything, because I knew I haven't cleaned out this area since we've lived here for 5 years almost, and it really needed to be cleaned out. So that's where I started. I pulled out all of the pots and pans and things that we had in that drawer, and then now I'm just vacuuming underneath it. I am going to spray down the outside and the inside of the drawer. I think at first I'm doing here, I'm just gonna vacuum, and then I'm just gonna get a wet paper towel and wipe out all the dust. I'm not sure that I spray the inside. I think I might just wipe it down with a wet washcloth or paper towel. And once I'm all done with this, then I will move on to the rest of the onion. But I hope that this video gives you some inspiration today. If you haven't deep cleaned your oven this year yet, maybe you can join me while you're watching this video and pull out your cleaning supplies and just get to work, because our ovens get so dirty and I don't think we even realize how dirty they are. I decided to pull out my Swiffer mop to really be able to get into the back of underneath the oven, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to reach with my arms, and I could probably ask my son to climb under there and reach it, but I just figured using the Swiffer would be a lot easier, and it was also easier to get underneath the rails of the oven and to just get really clean underneath all of the whole oven. And I don't think this has ever been done, I feel like, at all. It was so dusty and dirty under there. But who knows? I don't know. Do people normally clean under their oven? Like, I feel like a lot of people do when they do deep cleaning. I was going to pull the oven out, but so that I could like clean the sides of the oven, because I figured food and gunk and stuff had probably fallen. But by the time I get to the end of this, like just deep cleaning the inside of it, I was so tired I didn't even think about doing the pulling it out anymore. But I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. And yeah, so I was kind of looking in here and there's a bunch of gunk in there. And so I'm going to actually clean it out because it didn't look like, I don't know what it was. Like it looked just like food particles and stuff. But it's actually kind of a funny story that you'll have to wait and watch and listen for in my next oven deep clean, because I'm going to actually deep clean the oven a few months later, and my husband's going to help me this time, because you'll see in this video that I don't do the back or the sides, I just do the bottom and the door, and that's where I'm going to clean next. First off, I, without thinking, decided to use my pink grapefruit degreaser, and I really wish I hadn't done this. Like, I feel so stupid because it's got quite a strong scent, and I think the next time we used the oven, it was awful. The smell was just like, oh, it was so bad. So think before you clean your oven about what you're using and if it's going to be bad, the smell or whatever. So at first I'm going to use this, and it's working a little bit, but you can still see that there's quite a bit of grease and grime and just grossness on it. So I'm going to keep scrubbing, and it's not going to work. And it really is going to bother me. So then I'm going to move to the top of the oven and do the under the tray and everything, and then I'm gonna come back later in the video and I'm gonna finish the door, and it turns out much better.
Every day we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy for love. How did we end up here in the corner, looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here.
So after cleaning the stovetop, I remembered I had this baking soda vanilla bean or something like that cleaner from Mrs. Myers, I want to say, and I had totally forgotten about it. So I went and I grabbed it, and then I decided that I was going to use it on these what are these called? These, oh gosh, stove pans, I guess. Because they had gotten so dirty, and I was like, okay, this baking soda stuff hopefully will work really, really well. So I'm going to let it soak on there, and then I'm going to scrub the dirtiest ones down with it, and it works. I don't think it takes it completely off, but it does work pretty good. So if you've never used this Mrs. Myers baking soda, I definitely recommend it. You can buy it anywhere these days. I've seen it at Walmart, Target, where else? I know it's on Grove Collaborative because that's where I actually got mine. But you can pretty much buy it anywhere these days. So here you can see I am just going to scrub all around this oven. And it actually takes off quite a bit of the grease and grime. And I was so happy. One thing with this cleaner though, is the day after I did this, I had to actually go back in and wipe everything down again because it does leave behind kind of like a chalky white residue. So you do have to be careful and make sure you do clean up. Okay, now I'm showing you the before with the oven racks in and then the before with the oven racks out. This looks absolutely awful. I can't believe how bad it looked. Like, I'm so embarrassed to show you guys this photo, but I was like, I have to leave this in. I have to show them real life. But look at that. That's so disgusting. Oh my gosh. So gross. But I am going to use the baking soda cleaner, and I'm going to get dirty. It takes forever to scrub it because you have to like reach in and be at an odd angle and everything. And it's such an odd thing to clean. I hate cleaning surfaces like this that are so claustrophobic and trapped space and everything. But I get it done. So I start out by using this scrubby brush, and then I'm gonna go grab some paper towels and I'm just gonna start cleaning up the goop. It looks like brown toothpaste, like gross, right? Like, what does that make you think of? Yuck, I'm not even gonna say it. But I just was like, okay, I'm gonna have to like clean this up a couple different times and like rinse it off and wipe it down and everything, and then scrub it again with the brush. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I scrub it twice, and so here's the second time. And I try to do a little bit more on the sides, but by this time, I think I was on like hour 2 or 3 of cleaning this oven. And so I was just getting so tired that I just did not want to keep going. So I'm going to just try to quickly finish this part and then come back to it at another day. So after cleaning out the inside of the oven, I had left the door to dry and just kind of really get a deep clean. So obviously I'm having a hard time getting it off because it is dry. I did get my brush a little wet, but it really wasn't helping all that much. So I am actually going to go pull out some white vinegar. Here you see distilled white vinegar, and I'm just going to put that on just the little oven door opening window, and I'm just going to put a little bit on there, and it works really well, just getting everything all caked off of there. So I really do recommend this baking soda cleaner. I know that there is a baking soda paste that you can make using your ingredients you have at home. I just didn't want to sit around and wait for 12 hours because with that one it says that you should wait 12 hours before you clean it off, like let it dry overnight, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna do that because I just want to get this done. So that's the biggest reason why I decided to use this instead of making my own baking soda paste. But you can find recipes for those baking soda pastes on Pinterest. So here we go. I am all done with the door and it looks so much better. You can't really see the drips. On the little window, you can still see grease and grime, and I'm actually in my next oven cleaning video. Actually, my husband is going to clean that and get rid of those. So we are coming to the end. I'm just going to kind of show you how everything turned out and how it looks so amazing. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I really appreciate all of your support. You're so amazing. I honestly wouldn't be here without you guys. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And this is my son, my 15-year-old. My arms weren't long enough to get the very back, and so I asked him to come and do that for me. So he was a sweetheart and did that for me. So here we go. Here is the finished look. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.